The tree industry loses approximately one worker each day to industrial injury. Many of these incidents involve the trimming of Mexican fan palms, which over time can accumulate a large canopy of dead palm fronds. The hazard associated with trimming these trees is that the canopy can dislodge as a single unit, slide down the trunk, and pin the tree trimmer under its weight. Often these victims are initially encountered alive but frequently suffocate within 20 to 30 minutes. Usually this is due to extended compression of the crown of fronds upon the victim's chest. Victims consequently succumb to traumatic asphyxia. Because the primary hazard to the victim is respiratory compromise, the immediate objective is to remove as much of the weight of the crown of fronds from the victim as possible. Getting the victim down from the tree is secondary to frond removal.
The primary way that palm tree workers may be injured is from the blunt force that is experienced when you have the crown descending down the trunk of the palm tree. If they are not severely injured or killed during this initial incident, then the other methods that can lead to injury or death are asphyxiation. There are two types of asphyxiation: traumatic asphyxiation. This is when the crown itself is placing mechanical pressure on their chest or the abdomen in a way that impedes their normal ventilation. They're unable to breathe sufficiently to maintain their normal functions. The second way is positional asphyxiation. Positional asphyxiation is when you are placed in a position that does not allow adequate chest expansion and abdominal movement that will allow normal ventilation to take place. As a result, you can have the patient slowly suffocating. You can also have the airway occluded during this process, in which case you have either a hyperflexion, which is chin movement towards your chest, or hyperextension, which can occlude the airway, leading to injury or death.
Power lines may restrict the means of access where the utility company will need to secure lines prior to initiation of the rescue. Make sure rescuers on ladders have fall protection employed. This may be accomplished by life belts, rescue harnesses, or webbing. There are a number of challenges that are presented to the rescuers. Victim can often be buried under several layers of fronds, making it difficult to access him. Approaching from the top is a preferred route for both efficiency and safety reasons. This makes ground ladders ineffective due to their limited reach and position under the crown, which is very hazardous. Approach the victim from above, making sure the ladder is not below the frond crown. Where truck company access is not feasible, consider early ordering of a 4x4 utility vehicle with boom and bucket. Pull the fronds from over the victim first, starting at the top and working your way down. Removal from an area other than over the victim may increase the likelihood of the crown collapsing on the victim, likely causing further injury. Now this is a unique rescue scenario. The rescuer's understanding of the need to get the weight of fronds off the victim gives them a clear objective. Pulling fronds to rapidly remove weight from the victim is more effective than cutting. Use saws as a last resort, as they are more time-consuming and less effective than simple hand removal of the fronds. Reciprocating saws are more effective than chainsaws in this type of application. The victim will usually be belayed to the trunk via a snug rope or steel cable which is attached to a harness. If your victim is unconscious, it may be easier to set up an anchoring and belay system from above and lower him down rather than attempting to lower a prone, unconscious patient from the ladder. Limitations of the ladder may preclude this option.
We're ready to go ahead and go up and take the pressure off of his harness.
First, raise the victim up to release tension from the harness so that you can transfer his weight to your belay system.
Good.
With the experience and equipment tree workers have, and the fact that they are already at the scene of the collapse, they're often the ones doing the rescue before emergency personnel arrive. They may already have equipment in place and ready to be used by emergency personnel when they arrive and can be a great asset to assist them in the rescue.